What's going on, guys? Bottle Rocket here with my first ever Xbox Live message troll. But before we get into that, I'm gonna do a couple of channel plugs. Thanks here. If you're not following my Twitch as of yet, go and follow it. Link will be in the description. Also, make sure you sub to my second channel, the Bottle Rocket. The link to that channel will also be in the description. I'm planning on doing skits, pranks, and vlogging stuff. Vlogging my life outside of YouTube. So you guys can get to know me on a more personal level. But anyways, let's get what you guys came here for, and that is the message troll. So yeah. If you guys are familiar with my trolling content, you probably have watched a video called Gangbanger Gone Wild. And in that video, there's this kid who goes by the name Mass Killa, who pretty much made an ass out of himself. To put what I'm about to show you in the context here, or go watch that video. It'll give you a better understanding of what this kid is like, or I mean, how much of an ass this kid is. But anyways, let's get into this message troll. So yeah, he ended up watching the video, and yeah, he wasn't too thrilled about me putting him on YouTube. So he first came out with these two messages right here that I'm highlighting for you. So the first one, he says, "Ha! You think you're so cool for making a video about 15-year-old? Like, really? You're like a 50-year-old man that plays games all day. And I hope you know I'm gonna remember you for life. I will find you and beat your ass and put it on YouTube." Okay. Yeah. Because a 15-year-old kid can really beat the shit out of a 200+ pound man. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, threatened to beat me up. So yeah, and then his second message was this: "I will find out where you live and have someone drive me there, and we can meet in person." Yeah, I highly doubt that. And you're probably gonna get one of your gangbanger buddies to drive you there. So, yep, that's pretty much the initial messages he sent. They were sent not this past weekend, but the weekend before that. And I found out about these just before I started my first Twitch live stream. But yeah, I decided to come back, and I'm with this message right here, sarcastically saying, "I'm glad that you enjoyed the video. Oh, I made sure that you sounded as stupid as humanly possible," with a winking smiley face, just to be an ass to him. So then he came back at me with this message: "But you still have no life, so just kill yourself." Okay, I'm gonna take a minute here just to say this. Why do these people keep telling me to kill myself? I mean, I enjoy my life. Why should I kill myself for pissing you off? And it doesn't make sense. Plus, you know, if I actually did kill myself, you would be an accessory to murder. So, not very smart there, buddy. While I was coming out with my next response, he sent me this message, which didn't really make sense to me. "Your mom should have swallowed you instead of taking it in the pussy." What does that even mean? Is that like ghetto speak? Honestly, like, what does he even mean by that? Unless I'm missing something here, which I'm pretty sure I'm not. And it's just him being a complete idiot. So here was my next response to his initial message saying that I should kill myself. Well, if I'm pissing you off this much, I don't really see the need to do that. So yeah, this is his response to that message. You're not. It's the fact you're like 57 with nothing better to do than troll and make videos like do something productive in society other than make people want to kill you. Says the kid that doesn't even know how to form a sentence. I mean, if you want to be technical about it, I do have a job. I do make money. And I do go out and do stuff. So these videos aren't the only thing that I do. And besides, what's wrong with pissing people like you off, Mass Killer? I actually enjoy it. And, you know, it's probably far more productive than anything you will ever do in your life. So after he posted that message, I came back with this. Actually, I'm 33, so you're way off on the age there. Also, I get paid to troll little shitheads like you, so I do consider this productive. See how I just formed the sentence there properly with actual punctuation? And I do get paid for this, albeit not that much, like probably $1 or $2 a month. So yeah, and then he comes back with this message. First of all, you're still old as shit, double my age, and second, you have like no subscribers and no views, which in this case you don't get paid. You're just doing it for fun, and now I'm gonna kill you. Now I'm gonna kill you. Like, really, learn how to form a sentence. First off, I didn't realize 33 was old. To be fair, I thought 33 would be the prime of your life. So by his weird logic, if you're not a teenager, you're an old fart. To touch on his second point, I actually have 91 subscribers. So yeah, the last time I checked, 91 was bigger than 0. And the last time I checked my channel page, I was at 11,000 views. So yeah, 11,000 is bigger than 0. So yeah, you're wrong on that point too. And I already said I do get paid for it. Not a whole lot though, but I do get paid. Yeah, I do this for fun. I enjoy pissing assholes like you off, Mass Killer. And I don't see anything wrong with that. So while I was typing my response to that, he comes out with this one message. And third, if anyone's getting paid for trolling, it's going to be CosDuff TK. Now, I just want to point out that I know very little about CosDuff. I know who he is. I just don't watch his content a whole lot, but I know who he is. He's some troll arc director that got to where he is by kissing the asses of Minnesota Burns and Chaos Silencer. Yeah, I don't really watch his content, but yeah, I do know who he is. So in response to him wanting to kill me, I responded to him by saying, you know, I'll be waiting with bells on. And this is what he said to me. You don't make no sense. My 6-year-old nephew has a better comeback than that. That's because that wasn't actually a comeback. That was just a figure of speech. It wasn't meant to put you down. It was meant to tell you, you know what, come and get me. I'm not that hard to find. Obviously, they don't teach figure of speech where he comes from. Not that his 15-year-old brain would understand it, but I digress. And while I was typing my comeback to his CosDuff response, he comes out with this message. Ha, that's super funny. You have no comeback and you're a bald piece of shit. You probably can't even fight to save your life. First of all, what's so wrong about being bald? I mean, there's a lot of successful bald people. And look at Vin Diesel. Look at Jason Statham. Tyrese Gibson. That guy who played Professor X. I forgot his Patrick Stewart. That guy does Let's Make a Deal. I think his name was Howie something or other. So that doesn't really put me down one bit. And second of all, well, I took karate classes when I was a kid. Also, I'm an MMA fanatic. I practice those moves every day. So yeah, you really enjoy being wrong, don't you, kid? So he comes out with a couple more messages, like, "You're fucking so bald and old, you look like my left nut." Again, I didn't realize 33 was that old, and I didn't realize it was a crime to be bald. Also, I don't think you really know what your left nut looks like. In fact, I don't even think you know what a testicle is, to be honest. So, yeah, good job at a failed insult there. And next message, "I bet your mom is real proud of what you become. Cough, cough, my left nut." Again, great job at a failed insult. I'm actually surprised that these people actually think that this stuff hurts my feelings. I mean, I've had people tell me, threaten to rape my mom and kill me. This is nothing. I give him credit, he's trying to be creative, but he's failing miserably. So, yeah, while he sent those messages while I was typing out my response to him. And my response to him was, 1, who is Kazdev? Again, I know who he is, I'm just pretending not to know just to get a reaction out of him. 2, my last message is what intelligent people call a figure of speech. You might want to Google it. 3, based on this conversation, your nephew must be a hell of a lot smarter than you. Which could be quite possibly true, if he does have a 6-year-old nephew. And his response, "If you don't know Kazdev TK, then you're nowhere near a troller. And second, that phrase, 'I'll be waiting with bells,' you probably looked up on Google if you told me, and you probably looked up on Google if you told me too. And third, you have an IQ of a fucking dog." Yeah, I looked up that phrase on Google. Even though I've known that phrase for years. I mean, if I were to insult you, I wouldn't be looking at things up on Google, well, before I came at you with them. The third point, I have an IQ of a dog. I kind of find that impossible. If I had the IQ of a dog, I wouldn't be using words. I'd be talking in barks. As far as Kazdev, as far as not being a troller, if I don't know who Kazdev is, like, there are other well-known trolls, even more well-known than Kazdev. So, yeah, wrong on that front too. At this point, I'm finding this really entertaining. So I basically told him, keep these messages coming. I find them very entertaining. And you guys will too. And I'll just read his last 4 responses. His initial response was, "Yeah, because you have no life and you're just making yourself look bad." Yeah, I kind of doubt that. More like making yourself look bad. But, yeah, again, I digress. We should meet in person. Like I said, go for it. Next one up. "You're cancer to this earth. Kill yourself." Bow Rocket 57 voice in parentheses, making it sound like me talking. Last but not least, "You're still a no-life N-word." Really, I'm not the N-word. Like, my last time I checked, I'm Caucasian. So, impossible for me to be the N-word. So, yeah. That was my rather spirited conversation with the jackass known as Maskilla. I hope you enjoyed this video. And you know what? To end it, we're going to have a little tribute to our friend Maskilla.
Why do I sound like an idiot? Because you sound like a fucking retard? Don't call me an idiot because you sound like a fucking retard, because I'm really not an idiot. You're just a retard for saying that. Fucking punch you, you fucking cocksucker, motherfucker. What did you just call me? I said I'm gonna punch you in your fucking cocksucker, you motherfucker. Oh, can you hear me now?
I'll punch you in your vagina, little bitch.
Your fucking dreams that you're dreaming about, you fucking little wetback piece of shit.
You see, Glad Kid said he was going to punch you in your vagina, he didn't refute that.
And I told him I'm gonna punch him in his cocksucker. So why don't you repeat that?
So
and I'm gonna do it to you. I'm gonna punch you in your cocksucker too. You motherfucker. Where the fuck do you live?
I love it, kiss my ass Boulevard.
Why? You're pussy enough because you don't want to take a hit? You're a fucking. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking cocksucker if I ever see you in my life. You know, if I said I wouldn't go to his house, when they let me, I would have shot him. I'm just gonna stand out there and fucking turn his house into my umbrella. This kid must be really retarded. Are you really retarded? Oh, I call people niggers, but I'm poor as shit. That doesn't make any sense. Are you retarded along with that bottle rocket guy? You must be a fucking retard. I swear to God, all these people on here are retards. No wonder why they're all on fucking Xbox. Oh, you must be poor. You call people niggers. Oh, anybody can call anybody niggers, you fucking dumbass. Are you retarded? You're fucking retarded. You know what a cracker is? Are you that dumb that you don't know what a cracker is? A white person that cracked black people back in the slave days, you fucking dumbass. That's what a cracker is. I don't treat anybody. I talk shit, okay? Ha! You're a fucking dumbass. Ha! He said, this you did, you dumbass. And he said, no, it's Maryland. Wow, this guy's a fucking true retard. I swear. Like, I feel like I want to stop playing on Xbox now. I can play better than you already. 10, motherfucker? Get the fuck out of here. This nigga's like 10. He's telling me a 2-year-old could play better than me, but I'm playing better than him. You're a fucking retard, you piece of shit.
I mean, at least the 2-year-olds probably got more brains than you.
Ha! You're a fucking dumbass for just saying that. You really are. Like, you're the most retarded person I've ever heard. Ooh, a 2-year-old man has more brains than you. A fucking retard, mentally ill down to the asylum person only would say that. A fucking retarded person is more smarter than you, motherfucker.
You just need bigger vocab.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I don't want a bigger vocab because all you guys are fucking retards.